Hey guys, this is Reggie with Stock Talk, and today I am going over how to put stocks on layaway. Yes, this is a real thing. It has nothing to do with budget. It has nothing to do with how much money you got or don't got. It's a smart play. It's a way of not having your money tied up, waiting for a move to play out, right? Also, I mean, it can be used in a number of different strategies. I use this strategy too, along with other strategies to keep my money working. Right? Like let's say you're waiting on some news to come out or earnings to come out in a month on a stock that's cheap now, and you want to buy it. You want to buy, let's say you buy 100 shares. 100 shares can tie up a lot of your capital. And in the meantime, there are other moves you could have been making while you're waiting for that one move to happen. And so putting stocks on layaway is a really good way of keeping your money working, right? You don't want your money sitting at home on the couch doing nothing. So anyway, this is how we do it. We do it through options trading, right? Usually when people think about nowadays, when people trade options, they think okay, I'm gonna buy it because I can get four times my money compared to buying the actual shares directly, the equities directly. But what smart money will do is they'll buy an option to hold a certain price, right? That's what an option does. If you purchase in this example of NIO, if you want to get locked in at $42 without buying 100 shares, then you buy an options contract for $810, right? Because you get 100, it's $8 per share, and you get 100 shares per contract. So you will be locked in until February 19th. If you go out, and this is called a leap option. If you go out to February 19th, you're locked in at $42 as long as the company is trading above that $42, which means in the money. So that's how you put options on layaway. There are a bunch of other strategies too. Like you can still buy the shares that you want to buy and then buy a put to protect you from the downside for downside protection. If you're worried about the stock dropping, you do spend a little bit more money because obviously you don't get that $800 back if you decide to, if you decide to exercise it. So it'll be 100 shares at $42 plus your initial investment of $800. Again, that's a little security, right? Especially if you want to do other moves, which are your 4 grand, instead of putting that $4,200 on that stock. So that's how you put shares on layaway. If you're waiting on moves, I've done this strategy. It's been times I've been waiting. I've said, okay, waiting for, I've got a lot of options in waiting for the presidential inauguration, right? Because I'm thinking, okay, my Biden stocks, most of my Biden stocks are options because I got it locked in at a certain price. And if the market goes the way I'm predicting, then I can go ahead and exercise those options at expiration. Or I bought more options because again, you're not buying the whole 100 shares at once. I was able to buy actually more options. So if it does move in the direction I'm expecting it to move, I can buy the shares I want to buy and then also sell the contracts that I invested in to help me make back some of the money that I've spent on the actual options contract. So there's a bunch of ways of playing it. But again, to put shares on layaway if you're waiting on moves, if you're the type of person, especially when you new people, if you are constantly buying shares, selling to buy another move. You sell those, you see, ooh, another move, and then after a while, you see your account get depleted because you're jumping from stock to stock. And you're not waiting for your prediction to play out. Correct. So this is where options come in handy. And a lot of people won't talk about this because so many people are focused on the flipping aspect of options, which is very lucrative. So if you want to put shares on layaway, you're waiting for your prediction to play out, put them on layaway. Any questions, feel free to comment. This is Reggie with Stock Talk. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you get notifications. I do stock predictions every morning on the overall market. Also, I am coming out with a video series on SPACs, which is going to be the new thing, especially for people with small accounts. Even have large accounts, man. It's a way of moving your money, and especially if you play options. You're going to love SPACs. But right now, they're the flavor of the month. So a lot of people are buying SPAC. So there are a lot of bad ones to buy. There are a lot of good ones to buy. And so stay tuned, like and subscribe so you get notifications when I drop that series. This is Reggie with Stock Talk. See you in the next video.